So not too long ago, we went and met with JT Ready to do a piece about border militias in Arizona. During our filming, it became apparent to us that JT was a complex and complicated guy, but we had no idea that things were as dark as they were. We were super saddened by the events this morning in Arizona. He was a very charismatic guy, right? The whole piece that you're about to see is a PR tour, essentially. He's a spinster. He was very well aware of kind of the perceptions of him and did his best to counteract that and to show a different side of what he was doing. At the same time, we knew about him. We had done our research, we had done our pre-production, and we knew that there were photos of him at neo-Nazi rallies. We knew that he had made statements to the press in the past that were horrible and awful. And we asked him about those, and you know, he very kind of slickly and slyly denied and danced around them, so they didn't become a centerpiece of the piece. And you know, I guess in retrospect, I guess I wish we did hammer on that a little bit more. Overall, someone that you know we spent time with and you know shared a meal with has done something so god awful and tragic. So it caused us to think we should revisit our piece, The Vice Guide to Border Militias, and share it with you guys. So this is The Vice Guide to Border Militias.
So the private militia has kind of come roaring back to life in America in the last couple years, and they're rallying around a bunch of different causes. Now for JT and the Ready Rangers, it's this stretch of land here in Stanfield, Arizona.
Basically, it's no man's land. 3,000 acres of American soil that U.S. citizens are discouraged from entering, and illegal immigrants regularly travel through while sneaking across the border. So JT Ready and the Ready Rangers have stepped in.
We do kind of have a Wild West spirit out here. We have very liberal gun laws. You can own machine guns. You can legally own grenades, tanks even. We got some terrorists coming at us with machine guns and ski masks in the middle of the desert. We're allowed to shoot them right in the face. And we want them to know there's Americans standing the line.
The Ready Rangers are a bunch of volunteers out here patrolling 160 miles of desert. And to be clear, absolutely no one has asked them to.
Okay, here you go. See this ski mask? Okay, you don't wear those out here in this heat unless you're a bad guy.
JT's all about being the good guy, and part of that is making the bad guys look really, really bad.
Life is very low on the totem pole when it comes to the cartel. There's a thing called rape trees, cutting off body parts. They mail them back to mom and pop down south. Bloody undergarments, los zetas, buckets full of feces. When the coroner comes out here and tries to remove that duct tape, it takes their face with them. And they'll leave heads and things like that on the border, just all packed in there like Amistad.
JT wanted us to know that even though he wants to shoot drug smugglers directly in the face, he's totally into helping out the regular old illegal immigrants he finds.
You know, we try to give the regular UDAs as much respect as possible. That includes out of our own pocket water, limes, they like garlic and stuff like that. We try to think of their cultural stuff.
Could you imagine if you were starving in a desert for a week, it was 110 degrees in the shade, and a dude found you and was like, oh, don't worry, I'm gonna help you. Here's a lime and a clove of garlic, because I understand your culture.
JT is so focused on getting his side of the story out there that he turned our Border Patrol into some sort of international press junket, with a bunch of crews filming the Ready Rangers getting the job done. The craziest part about all of this is what JT is doing is totally legal. Not only has the US government not figured out how to regulate the border, they've also let guys like JT wander around the desert with some buddies in a military-grade arsenal. And that makes him feel like an American hero.
You know, I'm just out there carrying assault rifles and saving lives and looking for narco-terrorists.
That what doesn't kill me makes me smarter, and that which does kill me will make me a martyr.